नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब दोस्तों। स्वागत है आपका वर्क मॉप द्वारा शुरू की गई कहानियों की इस खास मुहिम में। दोस्तों, ये एक ऐसी मुहिम है जो हम सभी को एक दूसरे से जोड़ती है। एक दूसरे के अनुभव साझा करने का ये एक ऐसा मंच है जो आपको दे रहा है एक सुनहरा अवसर अपनी जिंदगी की कहानी, अपनी जिंदगी की हकीकत अपने ही शब्दों में बयां करने का। इस मंच के माध्यम से अब तक कई लोगों ने अपने जीवन के अनुभव, अपने विचार हम सभी के साथ साझा किए हैं और अपनी कहानी के माध्यम से, इस मंच के माध्यम से सभी देशवासियों को एक खूबसूरत संदेश दिया है। जी हाँ, सभी को प्रेरित किया है। तो दोस्तों, कहानियों की इसी कड़ी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए बढ़ते हैं हमारी आज की अगली कहानी की ओर। दोस्तों, ये कहानी भी दमदार है और कहानीकार भी। हम जिनकी बात कर रहे हैं वो एक ऐसे रचनात्मक व्यक्ति है जिनके हुनर का डंका पूरे विश्व में बज चुका है। जी हाँ, हम बात कर रहे हैं भारत के एक बहुमुखी प्रतिभावान युवा, गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्डर एंड अवार्ड विनिंग फिल्म मेकर डॉक्टर कुशल दासगुप्ता की। दोस्तों, पुट्टपर्ती आंध्र प्रदेश के रहने वाले डॉक्टर कुशल दासगुप्ता एक प्रोफेशनल फोटोग्राफर, वीडियोग्राफर, शॉर्ट फिल्म एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्री मेकर, म्यूजिक कंपोजर एंड मल्टीमीडिया एक्सपर्ट है, जो 15 से भी ज्यादा रिकॉर्ड अब तक अपने नाम कर चुके हैं। जी हाँ, ये नेशनल एंड वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है और अब तक इन्होंने कई उपलब्धियां हासिल की है। अब अगर बात करें इनके फिल्म मेकिंग एंड फोटोग्राफी के पैशन की, तो आपको बता दें इनके पिता भी पेशे से एक फोटोग्राफर है, जिनके पास फोटोग्राफी पेशे का 17 सालों का व्यापक अनुभव है। ऐसे में पिता को देखकर इनके अंदर भी फोटोग्राफी एंड वीडियो मेकिंग का जुनून पैदा हुआ और इन्होंने भी इस क्रिएटिव वर्ल्ड को अपना लिया और फिर अपने क्रिएटिव माइंड से नई नई रचनात्मक चीजें करके इन्होंने आज सफलता का ऐसा मुकाम हासिल किया है जहां तक पहुंचना हर किसी के बस की बात नहीं होती। जी हाँ दोस्तों, डॉक्टर कुशल दासगुप्ता उन चंद लोगों में से एक हैं जिन्होंने क्रिएटिव वर्ल्ड में कदम रखने के बाद दुनिया के सामने अपना ऐसा टैलेंट पेश किया कि कई सारे नेशनल एंड वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अपने नाम किए। आज इन्होंने अपनी काबिलियत के बलबूते ना सिर्फ अपना और अपने परिवार का नाम रोशन किया, बल्कि इनके द्वारा बनाई गई डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म्स ने इन्हें ऐसी प्रसिद्धि दिलाई कि विश्व पटल पर इन्होंने अपनी आज एक विशेष पहचान कायम की है। तो दोस्तों, अब वक्त हो गया है आज के खास मेहमान डॉक्टर कुशल दासगुप्ता से मिलने का और इनकी जिंदगी के किस्से, अनुभव, इनकी उपलब्धियों के बारे में जानने का। तो आइए अब मिलते हैं एक प्रतिभावान युवा, गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्डर एंड अवार्ड विनिंग फिल्म मेकर डॉक्टर कुशल दासगुप्ता से और इनकी अपनी जुबानी सुनते हैं इनकी जिंदगी की ये खूबसूरत कहानी।
Life is a journey full of passion. So just march on it and you'll be successful. This is Kushal Dasgupta. This is Dr. Kushal Dasgupta. I originally belong from West Bengal, Shiliguri, a small town in West Bengal. But I'm staying and I've settled down in Andhra Pradesh since 17 years, a small town called Puttaparthi. I've been living there with my family. So I am basically a filmmaker. I have also won a Guinness World Record for my achievements, and I'm an award-winning filmmaker, a professional photographer, a videographer, a short film documentary maker, a music composer, and I've also won more than 15 world records and national records for my achievements, and including Guinness in India Book of Records, Asia, and all. So this is my kind of a title, and I have been settled here with my family, my brother and my parents. And this is my short, sweet introduction. Speaking about my journey, my passion, because I'm into my filmmaking field now. So my passion became my profession. I'm towards my profession now. So the journey started from my school days when I remember there was a department in my school which handles all the filmmaking aspects like documentary making and photography. So there was a separate department that handles it. So वहाँ पे मैंने I wanted to get into that department in my school. So due to some things, I couldn't get in because there were already people into it, and they were starting the department. So I thought I should get into this field, and this is my passion. Because if you, for your information, that my father is a photojournalist for 17 years in my native place, that is West Bengal. So that passion, that genes, or whatever you call that, the lineage of photography and filmmaking that I got from my father. So he's a very good photographer also. So that passion I got from him, and since then he used to have a very old camera, like that vintage camera. आपको पता ही होगा, तो वो रील वाला कैमरा होता था, तो वो मैंने देखा था. तो ये चीज क्या, मैं पापा से पूछा था, तो उन्होंने बोला दिस इज अ कैमरा, सो ऐसे रील डालते हैं, सो यू गेट नेगेटिव्स, एंड देन that is a huge process those days. So it's around 20 to 20 years ago. So now then slowly it became digitalized and digital cameras came. And after that, after my schooling, I told my parents that slowly I wanted to I've been looking into this field. So how can I get into this field? So my parents, my brother were very supportive in this field because ये थोड़ा creative and हटके field है. So because everybody chooses to become engineer or doctor or like that, in the ये common norms हो जाता है. तो मैंने सोचा कि क्यों नहीं थोड़ा सोसाइटी से थोड़ा अलग किया जाए. So I came into this field, and then in my college days I received a camera, first DSLR camera from one of my friend. So he came to our home and he said like he's a professional photographer. So he said like I have a old second-hand camera, so would you like to use that, because I've been seeing your passion, so क्यों ना उसको use करो. तो हाँ, मैं तो बहुत खुश था. I was very happy to get that camera, and वहाँ से ही मेरा ये photography and filmmaking का passion शुरू हुआ, मतलब official journey शुरू हुआ. तो I started clicking many pictures, many good photography and many creative. हाँ, सब लोग तो खींचते, everybody clicks pictures in their own phone, in a simple manner. So I thought creative है तो थोड़ा क्यों this different angles से सोचा जाए. So I started clicking photos in different angles, different perspective where normal people could not think of. So ऐसे करके मैंने बहुत सारे awards भी जीते photography में. ऐसे करके slowly I started exploring videography in the camera. Like camera में video feature होता है, तो I started exploring that video feature. So then I started clicking and shooting many videos slowly, and shooting videos of my brother. I started like ऐसे करके थोड़ा शुरू हुआ मेरे family के अंदर. तो I started shooting in-house, like kind of production, तो in-house हुआ. So then then slowly from that shooting in-house, then my parents told that क्यों ना थोड़ा बाहर जाके nature भी shoot करो. I shot a few videos of nature, and then I slowly started to compile them. मैंने YouTube videos देखे कैसे compile किया जाए, कैसे editing किया जाए. So in that way I came into editing also. And now I'm a filmmaker. Filmmaker is like from the direction to the start to the ending till the post production. So it सारा process होता है filmmaking में. Then I slowly I started making short films. I started making films on other people. Then to one point I can say that last year when Corona started, that around the month of April and May, and then I started मैं सोचा कि मेरे भैया तो he is very inspirational personality, so he's my role model, he's my inspirational role model, so why not I document a film on him. So like many people are getting inspired by his journey, getting inspired by his very inspirational journey, because he is a 90% differently able. So why not I capture the whole journey of him also into it. So I started thinking, and I started documentary. I document all his life journey, and then I made the most inspirational short film or documentary, you can say, on my brother, Incredible Insight. This film got 8 international awards till now. So it's a very proud moment for us, and our main motive was not to get these awards, but to showcase his journey, to pass on his journey to many people around the world. ऐसे करके भी एक बंदा रहता है हमारे बीच में जो ऐसे इतने कस से इतने हर्डल, इतने ऑब्स्टिकल्स होते हुए भी he's an champion, so he's an inspiration to all of us. So that's what I wanted to convey through my film. And my parents, my Dr. Kaushik and Dr. Sheila, they were also very, very much supportive, because without them, ये field is not an ordinary field. ये थोड़ा हटके है, तो nobody in the society, we generally do not support this kind of like different field, because क्या होता है, they always think about our future, so they want us to get settled. तो ऐसे field में उतना it's a kind of a struggling and emerging field, you know. So they were in spite of this, they were very, very much supportive, and because of them, because of their blessings and supportive and encouragement, I'm standing here as a champion, as a winner, as anything you can say, and that's why this interview has been taken off. I'm not a kind of a born with a silver spoon, because generally I'm also an ordinary human being, and I have also faced many struggles, many challenges in my life. So the thing which I was mentioning that previously, that in my school we had a department, so I couldn't get into it. That was one of my I felt a bit sad, because I'm very passionate. I'm into this, already into this field. Then why they are not allowing me into this field, into that department? So that small thing, that small incident, or the negative incident, became my positivity, became my strength, became my goal, that yes, even if I don't get into this, I'll show them that I'll be a filmmaker, and I'll show them that even we can also do many things in a creative way. So this is one struggle that I faced in my childhood, and recently there were many struggles that I faced, not many, but few of the struggles that I faced during making of the film Incredible Insight, because ordinary people, I'm a director also, so when a director chooses his actors or actresses, so they chose because they are normal people. The actress, they can travel to any place, so for the location. So, but in this case, I had to choose the locations carefully, because my brother is in a wheelchair and he cannot walk. So I have to choose locations in a way that all are accessible locations. For that, I have to carefully research on the places, and then choose the location so that he can move around the place and then shoot. So it was not a very easy task to make a film on a differently able guy, because we have many challenges facing, and I have to look towards his comfortability. उनका तकलीफ ना हो, उनका अच्छे से smooth से जाए, तो I have to look into that. So this was small kind of a thing which I faced, and generally इतना तो face struggles तो हुआ था. Then then college में आके ये filmmaking journey में तो ये ऐसा, it's not a straight field. So my relatives, first they were doubting that how can he make into this field, or will he be able to succeed in this. So then now seeing my films, seeing my records and achievements, they say that yes, they are very proud. And this is small struggles ऐसे face होता है. People who inspires me, to be very frank, is my family. So there's no some other external people. Yes, I look up to external people. I have few filmmakers whom I watch regularly, and there are few personalities like Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. I have got inspired, but main inspiration that came is within my family itself. There's no doubt about it, because my in-house there is a lot of inspiration and motivation. Then there's no need of external inspiration and motivation, because and my brother, he's Dr. Kaustov, Dr. Sai Kaustov, he's a different personality. He's the role model for me, because he has faced lot of difficult situations in his childhood. Even now he's facing. You can I'll be sharing that link. You can always watch that film that have focused some of the major of his difficult parts in his life. So till now he's sitting in his wheelchair, he's working in an office, everything from brushing, from washing his face, from eating, making him eat food. Then everything he cannot, we have to do, because he cannot do anything on his own. All his joints are fixed. So my mother feeds him, my father helps him, I help him in giving his laptop. So he cannot do anything on his own. But in spite of all these hurdles, in spite of all these struggles, he has motivated millions, including me. So that's an incredible thing which we have in our family, and I'm very lucky to and very blessed to have him in my family. And apart from that, always, yes, we know that my parents, Dr. Kaushik and Dr. Sheila, they were like every step in my journey, in my career, or in my school, college, every step that I have taken is just because of them. I asked them that whether to do this or not. They have never discouraged me in any time. They have always encouraged me, and they were like within my family there is so much inspiration, and I really salute to them. And without their blessings and support, I cannot be in this position now. And there is no external quotes that help me. I have my own quote, that is, life is a journey full of passion, so just march on it and you'll be successful. That's my own quote. Yes, life is a journey that you always you have to do out of the box things today. So nowadays people like engineer and doctor, they're very good field, but they're kind of a backdated. I won't say backdated, there are many good engineers. But now if you have to come out of the box. Every company, every corporate world, or any innovation you do, like there are for example, and Apple, for example, Tesla, for in this current trend, they are always coming up with new innovations, new ideas. So you have to always think out of the box. That's my only message for today's youth, that you always have to think out of the box. And you know that we have very limited amount of time in our life. We don't know anywhere, anytime we can die, and we are not sure. So whatever life we are there, so we have to live that life happily in every moment, celebrate it, and enjoy the present moment that you are living. Success mantra is not too hard, and not it's not very hard. It's very simple. As I said, that we always have very limited time, so we have to do something unique in our fields. So achieve whatever you do with all your passion, पूरा शिद्दत से करो, पूरा जुनून से करो. तो ये जो कुछ भी करना है तो पूरा 100% देके करो. तो if you give your best, success will be behind you only. So just give your best and leave the rest to God. And that's my only success mantra, because we always have a short amount of period of time. So do whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to do, serve humanity, serve people, help people around you. So that's the only way you can achieve success. And this is in this field, normal field, or if I tell in terms of in the professional field, so you just have to, whatever you're good at, whatever you're in company or whatever job you're doing, just do the same thing. Just pursue whatever it is, and with all your heart, with all your creativity. And this is the only success mantra which I can get. And always be grateful to first thing, to your parents, to your family members, because they are the ones that are always with you. If the world leaves behind you, if the world says no, you can't do this, but your family members, your parents will never do that. They will always be behind you, always be supportive, always encourage you to do all the things. So this is the only success mantra I can say. As I'm into this filmmaking field, I have been freelancing to many people, to many organizations. I've been making films and making videos. Apart from films, I also do video editing works, graphic designing works. So this is all part of creative process. So there are many national clients that I have. They are very, very happy with my work. Until now, they want my work. They always contact me for any graphic designing or any video editing stuffs. So they're also very supportive, and they follow me in all my social media. And whenever they have any work, they always contact me. So services, I can say that I do graphic designing, I do video editing works, any poster works, any designed works, any PPT, collateral, anything I work. So I have my resume. You can see that I have my portfolio. I've uploaded all my works there. So I can share that with you as well. And I've also, apart from that, I have a website. The name is Kreative Kushal, www.creativekushal. So I've posted all my services, all my journey, even all my journey is also over there. How have my parents, my brother have inspired me. So they have always motivated me. So in this website, I have mentioned everything. And apart from my website, I have a creative YouTube channel. So that I have the name itself is also Kreative Kushal, but the creative starts with K. So because of my name, so I wanted to make that same. So in that, I have posted all my creative works, all my video editing, all my short films. So whatever I have done till now, I have posted there. So you can have a look at that. See, I have already mentioned that. So apart from that, whoever is joining this creative field or any filmmaking field, whoever wants to get into this industry, I mean, I will very encourage them, because if they have, the only thing is they need to have that passion. So if they don't have that passion, if they don't have that full work dedication towards that, so it's because it's a very struggling field, right? So it's an emerging field. Like, it's not a field that has been done past many years, because they always go for engineer or doctor or any other medical field or any other field engineers. But this is a field where it's emerging, and it's a very innovative, creative field. So they have to just have the passion, and along the passion, they have to have the creativity also, because if they have the creative minds, innovative minds, nothing can stop them from becoming a winner. So just ऐसे जुनून से ऐसे काम करेंगे. So if they work like that, nothing can stop them from becoming a winner. So apart from this, there are many courses in many of the online platforms, many of the YouTube channels. There are also good amount of content out there. Many institutions that are now coming up with all these creative fields. So there's an institution in Bangalore. I'm studying in Bangalore. So there's an institution that is offering a course in digital filmmaking. So it's just because my parents supported, because of their support, I have been into this field, and I'm very lucky to join the institution, and I'm into this field. So that's what you have to have, this passion, and make your goal fixed. Because if you are into this field, you just fix your goal that you will be successful. Apart from all of this, the positive attitude also matters. So if you have the right amount of attitude, if you have that right amount of creativity, then that passion, that nothing can stop you. And then just continue step by step, listen to your elders, your parents, and just go ahead, and that's you'll be successful. And just all the best for all the creative minds out there, and just be a winner. What is more important, education or experience? Is a very interesting question. I just can say in just one line that both are important. Because education, you have to have basic amount of education. You have to have your degree, because if you want to join in any company, if you want to go in any outside world, if you want to, because in today's society, people this the mindset of the society that has become that you need to have basic amount of education. It's not that education छोड़ छाड़ के सिर्फ इस फील्ड में कंसिडर करना है. It's fine that if you want to do that, it's still okay, but I do not encourage also that, because if you leave education behind, if you just consider on filmmaking field, there are many personalities out there that they're also good at it, but anywhere somewhere you regret that हाँ थोड़ा education भी होना चाहिए था. तो ये this thought might come to you later on in your life. So I suggest to all the youngsters or all the youth is that do your basic education at least first, complete your education. Even not only if you can't do your degree, at least your 12th is very important. So if you can do your degree, that is also very good. So apart after this, your experience, your passion, your into this, you can always do, because if you want to go into the corporate world, or if you want to do jobs like that, they always give you holidays, Saturday and Sunday are always holidays. So it's not that if you want to just do education and get into a job, you can't pursue this creative field. You can always create films, you can always make films, you can always do photography in Saturdays, Sundays, or any of your free time after your office or after your anything. So education, okay. If after beside your education, I just say these two go hand side by side. So I say do always hand in hand, and because basic education boosts your confidence and communication. So जब आप लोग इंडस्ट्री में जाते हो तो there'll be people judging you around your communication skills, around your how well you address them, how well you tackle them. So there are many aspects which go into it. So experience, that's why experience will come from education, and that will build your attitude. So that's what I said, both are important to create a very successful life. Childhood memories तो बहुत सारा है, तो nobody can forget the childhood. And childhood में बचपन में शरारती तो बहुत ही था, लेकिन like in a contrary way, I was also like not very talkative person. I was quiet and calm because I like to listen much and talk less. So जब मैं ये बातें कम करता था थोड़ा बहुत, लेकिन थोड़ा बहुत शरारती तो बहुत सारे all the children, all the बहुत सारे सभी बच्चे होते हैं. तो डाटा sometimes my father and my mother used to scold because of my naughtiness, because of my like I was not so naughty. I can't remember that naughtyfulness, but so when I was very small, I can remember that I used to clean my house like around when I was like around 4 to 5 years, or less than that. Like whenever I used to go, whichever home I used to go, I used to clean their home. That's one of my peculiar quality, I can say. Like my father, my mother used to laugh at me like, इतनी छोटी उम्र में साफ सुथराई करने अभी क्यों जरूरत है? So I just whenever I used to get a broom, and then I just pictures भी ऐसे छोटे ऐसे broom खड़े like with my broom. So I used to clean all the relative के घर में जाके clean करता था. If you don't believe, I literally cleaned like if we travel from one place to another by train, I literally used to sit down and clean the train also. It's a very funny thing. It's very funny, but yeah, that's what my childhood was. And apart from this, छोटे मोटे शरारती होते रहते हैं, jokes होते हैं, शरारती होते हैं. So, and also apart from this naughtiness, I can remember that since my brother, he was also a great singer in my childhood. He won the best Dishari award for best child singer. So ऐसे करके as to उतना तो बचपन when I was so small I couldn't remember, but I was now today I used to go to the albums and pictures, and I have great memories of those childhood. And I can remember that I used to serve my brother when he was very small. I used to help him a lot. ऐसे करके हमारा भैया के साथ bonding हुआ है. So it was very sweet and very childhood and very cute memories. Okay, professionally, I'm not associated in any of the associations, but you can say that I have been looking for many. I've done many services, many works for many of the associates, many of the organizations, for national organizations, बहुत सारे organizations हैं, corporate companies भी है. So I have done work for them. So I'm not associated officially or professionally to any of the organizations. But for example, like Value Crafts or Vedic Cafe or Devika, जैसे Bangalore के कुछ organizations that deals with air pollution, that deals with PPTs and business proposals. So I've been associated with them with all my works. And apart from that, in my college, I've been a team member, a lead member in my council. So the council deals with all the creative works, all the poster designs, video editing works. So उस association में I'm part of that association, and apart from this web developing भी करता हूँ. So ऐसे कई organizations, national and international में बहुत सारे organizations से companies से that I have worked for, and presently I have been working for Tech for Social Good also. Because of that, I have received the honorary doctorate. So the doctorate that you can see before my name, Kushal Dasgupta, is not an MBBS doctorate or not a medical doctor. It's for an honorary doctorate that I got received for my works in my locality, my works that is for Tech for Social Good. So I have been teaching them. I have been trying to upgrade the minds of this my locality or my other localities in terms of technology wise, like basic how to operate laptops, how to send emails. So I've been working into this, and I earned that doctorate title. Apart from that doctorate, I'm also a Changemaker. So a Changemaker is a great title awarded to me. Have changed the lives of things, the thoughts, the mindset of many youngsters. I have been giving a few motivational talks, few of the interview sessions. So that was kind of was associations that I am, and that was kind of the achievements that I have got. If I am given a time machine, which kind of time period you want to go? So I want to go to my early days, because early days are most memorable moments. It's not that there have been ups and downs. They have it's the time that we have spent before never comes back. So even if the time machine, practically this technologically, there's no time machine as of now, but in future there might be. But if I go back, then I will actually be in the same field, because it's not that recently I have chosen this field. It's from my childhood onwards, when I was very small also, because in my family this creativity was so high that my father was a photographer, my mother was a singer. She was a great singer. So she was my music guru for my brother and for many of the students. She's also teaches many students abroad also till now. So and my brother, he's a singer, he's a music composer. He has given many stage performances. So all this creativity, you can say creativity flows in our family. We also have a WhatsApp group called Creative Family. So we exchange ideas, we exchange thoughts in that. So we can proudly say that we are a creative family, and we have motivated many families. So if you're born in such a kind of a family, there's no chance to go somewhere else, to some other direction. You automatically get those instincts, those things called into that field. So I will become a kind of filmmaker, a designer in this creative field. But I actually would like to go to that period of Steve Jobs, because he is one of my greatest inspiration. And to be very frank, I'm an Apple lover, Apple fanboy. So I have all the Apple products, latest products, laptop or phone or iMac, anything. So I'm very fascinated about Apple. Why? It's not because of just their brand or something, but I love their innovation. I love the work they do, their whatever the innovative ways, innovative devices, innovative technology they are bringing. So I'm very fascinated. So whenever the Apple event comes, I'm the first person to watch that, and one of the first person. So I would like to go back to that period where Steve Jobs, he was introducing that Apple iPhone or iPod for the first time. I would like to be in that auditorium, and I'd like to take a picture with Steve Jobs. That was one of my fascination. But now Tim Cook has headed over it. Tim Cook, he's also bringing a great change. He has brought the new iMacs, the M1, the most powerful processors in the world. So I'm great that all this innovation is happening around the world. And I also I'd love to see how people started technology, how the evolution was, how it began. So if I travel by time travel, so all these technological innovations, I would like to go into that field. Apart from the technology, Origby side has Origby side that I'm interested in, that is a mythological side. So I'm very fascinated about how ancients were, how people were living in those ancient medieval times, all those Harappan culture, all those Mohenjo-daro, all those ancient antiques pieces, how they used to take, how they used to use them. That fascination is also there. So maybe and how they use all, because they were actually much advanced than us. So the tools they use, the stuffs they use, so we are getting inspired from those devices, from their ideas and perspective. So I'd like to go to that time period. So being a filmmaker, it's a very important role of a critic or of a critic, so that you criticize the films and you make the films for a better purpose. So because in filmmaking, it's always advised to watch more films, because by watching more and more films, you get to see their actions, you get to learn from how the cinematography was done, how the direction was done. So this is a very important task, because I'm all into this filmmaking field, I'm studying filmmaking. So our faculties, our teachers advises us to watch films, because by watching films you get to know many things. So now generally people watch films just for entertainment sake, to just enjoy and relax themselves. But we as filmmakers, we watch until now also when I watch movies with my family, so they used to they enjoy the films, but I say that this lighting is not proper, or this cinematography could have done better, this angle he should have taken from this side to that side. So like that, in those terms, in those film language, I talk to them. They always surprised that क्या बात किया है, ऐसे तो enjoy करना चाहिए. So ऐसे हो गया. So it's not that I do not enjoy films. I love watching films. I love watching movies. So there are many good films called both in Bollywood and Hollywood. There are many great films. Hollywood में तो there are many good films, English films. Recently, Amazing Spider-Man, that was the most great film that I have watched. Their VFX, their cinematography, how they have tackled that, I'm still awestruck. So I'm wishing that I could make such a grand, big budget film like that one day very soon. I really wish, and if all of you love and support, and I could make such films and give the audience a great films. Apart from that, Hollywood, there are very great films in Bollywood too, that are many message oriented. There are many great films. So I love watching films, and I can say to the youth that if you are into this, you are making this career as a career, or into this passion, into this profession, do watch a lot of films. If it's not that just if you watch one time, that's enough. Just first time you watch, enjoy the film, enjoy the movie. But the second time when you watch or when you want to watch, see, there are many good directors, there are many great producers, many good cinematographers out there. Recently, I recall that the film which I was talking about, Incredible Insight, that got nominated as a second prize, that got winner as a second prize in one of the Chennai universities, Satyabhama University. So I had a great opportunity to meet the directors of Bahubali, S.S. Rajamouli, and the great actress, I can say actor and director now, the Maniratnam ma'am, Shubhashini Maniratnam. So we had a great of opportunity and a great a platform they have provided to share the thoughts with them. So we asked, and I asked, my brother also asked, me also asked that Rajmouli sir. So he was taking questions. So we asked how could we do better in this field? How can someone coming into this field do great? And how have you done the Bahubali? All these questions. It was great interacting with him. And ma'am, Shubhashini ma'am, she personally said that she was very great motivated with this film that I've made. She took our names, and it was very great. I can say immense pleasure that we got. If it is such a great amount of actors and the actors of those industries, of the great industries, they have watching our films, they are giving feedback, and that's a great thing. So you can, since filmmaking is my passion, so I cannot think anything apart from filmmaking. But whenever I'm free, I think of many scripts. I think of how to do this, make the film in a better way. So that is my major passion. That's my major time masters. But you can say it's not that I'm very much engrossed. Apart from that, I have few of the extracurricular activities like music. And as I said in my introduction, that I'm a music composer. So music, it is also in our family. It is also rooted in our family. My mother is a great music singer. My grandmother also is a musician. She's a singer. So my brother, my family, all are music, all are into this music field. So I listen to many good songs, many Bollywood good songs. I sing many of the songs. So music, you can say music. Listening to music is also one of my hobby, one of my separate free time stresses and time like free time passes. And music then when I'm very much free, when I'm nothing to do, then I just sit quietly and introspect myself. I meditate. I'm also into spirituality. So in the place where I'm living in currently, that is the Puttaparthi, it's a spiritual place. So I have been studying here since my childhood. My schooling was done here. So you can see all the mantras, lokas, Vedas, Vedic chants. I've done many, I've learned those Vedic chants. I can chant those Vedic chants. So when I'm free, I chant those. And you can say, like, above all these things, it's the spirituality, it's the connection. Spiritual is nothing but just your connection with your own self, with your own conscious, and that power that you have. So just when you connect with that power, you tend to be more stronger, you tend to be more positive. That's what spirituality helps you in growth. And spirituality, this I as I said, I love innovation, I love technology. So I try to explore new gadgets, new technology, new softwares. I learned many new of the softwares, many of the production, many of the editing softwares. I try to see YouTube channels and then learn them. I try to learn many of the great production softwares also, which have been used in the industry. And then apart from all these things, it's just a casual life. It's a good creative life. I visit many places. I love to travel because filmmaking is also side when you travel and shoot videos, click pictures of nature, click shoots videos, or portraits, many things. So I love to travel to many people. I love to trek. So when there is a mountain, it's not a mountain, it's a kind of a hill. So when I'm free, when I'm nothing to do, so I just go outside, trek out straight to that field, trek to that hill, and just climb on top of that hill and just take out my drone and shoot videos, take out my camera and shoot pictures. That's my interest. That's my free time, I can say. And finally, the most free time we can have is spending time with my family. So apart from this, spending time with the family is the major thing we have to do, because and this corona time, it's a very unfortunate thing that many people have passed away. It's a very unfortunate, but it's also kind of a you can't say positive side, not only like to some extent, because it has made people union. It has made people come close together, and it has made people to meet each other personally. Before corona, like now, usually we used to, like, even to our father, even to our parents or the family members, what that we know, we used to text in WhatsApp, or just text and call them. But in these corona times, it has made sure that we live in the same house, we interact with our family members, and there's a spending time with the family is a very great and valuable time, which I do very often. And because and it's we all know that 2020 and 2021 is the year of realization. So it's a year that we realize that anytime anything can happen. So we have to just be with our own family members, with our own parents, because we never know what can happen at the next moment. Now I'm giving this interview, but I don't know what can happen in the next moment. Next moment anything can happen around me, anything can happen. So we just have to be whatever we are on the present, be in the present. Don't worry about the future. The future will automatically fall in place. Just be in the present and don't worry about the past, because it's just today only in the morning I came across a great quote that why to live in the past, because you cannot go back to the past. You cannot live that past. So past is past, just forget about it. Whatever you have done, if you have realized your mistakes, that's great, and just move on, live in the present and just be happy. That's the main thing you can do. So since I'm into this music field, and I can dedicate one of the songs to my family members, to all my close ones, to all my dear friends and family out there. I can dedicate one song. Is all of you for that. तू ही मेरी है सारी ज़मीं, चाहे कहीं से चलूं, तुझ पे ही आके रुको, तेरे सिवा मैं जाऊं कहाँ, कोई भी आह चुनूं, तुझ पे ही आके रुको, तुम मिले तो लम्हे थम गए, तुम मिले तो सारे गम गए, तुम मिले तो मुस्कुराना आ गया, तुम मिले तो जादू छा गया, तुम मिले तो जीना आ गया, तुम मिले तो मैंने पाया है खुदा. Thank you so much, Workmouth, for giving this wonderful platform to produce my journey, to express, and hope my inspirational journey, my this motivation could motivate you all the youngsters out there. So I can say, just be yourself, focus on your goals, fix them, and just be passionate. Whatever you do, just be yourself and just बिंदास से रहो, मजे में रहो. बस यही मैं कहना चाहूँगा. And whatever the inspiration, you can get all the inspiration for as inspirational stories आते रहेगा इस Workmouth platform में. So you can always visit the Workmouth platform and get great inspirational stories, inspirational personalities. You can always go through them, and this interview will be soon be available in this great work mode platform, and I'll be sharing with all of you because I have a great fan following, and I also have a great social media followers that they're eagerly waiting to hear my inspirational journey. So I'll be sharing all this with you all. Thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, and hoping to create more and more films and more inspirational, messageful films, and get inspired for you all. And stay tuned in my YouTube channel.
दोस्तों, आप सुन रहे थे डॉक्टर कुशल दास गुप्ता की कहानी सिर्फ और सिर्फ इनकी अपनी जुबानी। ऐसी ही प्रेरक कहानियाँ रोजाना सुनने के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन जरूर दबाएं। और अगर आज की ये कहानी आपको पसंद आई है तो जल्दी से इसे लाइक, कमेंट और शेयर करें। जी हाँ, आपके पास भी मौका है अपनी कहानी हर शख्स तक पहुंचाने का। तो आइए और जुड़िए आप भी इस मुहिम में हमारे साथ और सुनाइए अपनी कहानी देशवासियों को। दोस्तों, आपकी कहानी ले आएगी लोगों के जीवन में आशा की एक नई किरण। तो आइए और दीजिए इस मुहिम में हमारा साथ। लेट्स इंस्पायर टुगेदर, इफ वी कैन इंडिया कैन। जी हाँ, आपके अनुभवों से देशवासियों को मिलेगी एक नई प्रेरणा। तो जल्दी से साझा करें अपने जीवन के अनुभव, अपने विचार हम सभी के साथ। फिलहाल वक्त तो चला है आप सभी से इजाजत लेने का, लेकिन बहुत जल्द एक बार फिर होंगे हाजिर एक नई कहानी के साथ। तब तक के लिए आप बने रहिए हमारे साथ, देखते रहिए कहानियों का हमारा एक खास कार्यक्रम और लीजिए हर नई कहानी से हर दिन एक नई और सच्ची प्रेरणा। नमस्कार।